thanks for stopping by. Today, I would like to do a WIP and Chat with you and kind of just talk about what's been going on with me. I know it's probably been a few weeks since I've had a WIP and Chat, so I just thought I'd, stop in, check in with you guys, and see how everything was going on. Let me get camera at a better angle. There, that should be good. So today I am working on Santa from Make Market at Michael's. And it is, let me see if I can see if it tells me. I think it's like a 40 by 40. And I've got, maybe 25% done. I'm doing this for Jingle Drills. It's a event that Lindsay over at Emeralds and Fairy Lights is putting on. So go check out her YouTube channel and see if that's something that you might want to participate in. It goes until, I want to say Christmas Eve, maybe Christmas Day, but I know it's not any past that. And you have to have a licensed canvas, and you have to have a completion in order to be entered into the grand prize drawing. But she does have weekly drawings, and I don't believe you have to have a licensed canvas for the weekly drawings. Anyway, and Michael's does count as a licensed canvas. Things from Michael's. So today I am using my Bijou Bliss tray. I will have a unboxing on my videos here in just a little while, a few days, to showcase this. And I am using just this pen I got from I think it was Temu, but I really like it. It's nice and light, and it wasn't very much money. I want to say it was like $5 or $6. So if you're looking for something that is economical, this would be a good idea. I did splurge though, and I got a multi-placer from Diamond Art Club. This is a 10-placer. And I am going to, next time I place an order, I'm going to get a 6-placer as well. This placer is amazing. It's small, thin, and it just works so well. They did a really good job making these placers. The cover miter is from Diamond Art Club. It came from one of my kits. I'm using super sticky patty wax. I got this as it was in one of my packages that I won for Drills and Chills. The super sticky patty wax is amazing. I really like it in my single placer. And then I also got this Putty Crockers butter rum and mocha. It smells so good and it works really well. I actually won this from an event that I did with Blunts and Gems. It was their it wasn't. It was their autism and domestic violence awareness event, and I was one of the winners for it. So have you seen a theme here? I use my winnings. I do lots of diamond painting events, and I don't know if you've noticed, but every week on hopefully Mondays, I'm not going to say for sure, but hopefully Mondays I will have a video up for the diamond painting events in the community to kind of showcase of course, diamond painting events in the community. So I'm all about the diamond painting events. I love them. They give me a reason to do canvases that maybe I wouldn't necessarily do. And I like the fact that it's like, oh, this is the event. Pick this canvas. And so if I have decision paralysis about what I want to do next, then the diamond painting event will tell me. So, plus, it's nice to win. And I have been very, very lucky here lately. I have won several events, and of course that makes it just that much more enjoyable, doesn't it? So, like I said, I've been incredibly lucky to be able to have won, and uh, yeah, to be able to have won and gotten some incredibly nice prizes. So, oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shake you. I'll have to do that different. Oh, there's a couple more in there. Let me get those out. It's kind of hard to get all the things out. I'm used to shaking them on the table, but it looks like that when I do that, it shakes the camera. And don't want that. Don't want you all to get sick. So, how is everybody? Things here are fine. We got the tree up, and well, I say we have the tree up. We have a puppy who is just about a year old, and so we didn't want to mess with any type of mishaps with the tree this year. So we actually have a felt tree that we hang up on the uh, wall. And then that way, nobody can tear it up. We have 2 cats and a dog. And the dog likes to chase the cats. And one cat doesn't like it. So she will jump up and get out of its way and gets all cranky. So we, of course, we try to correct the dog and tell the dog to stop. And for the most part, I mean, she's learning, but she's getting better. And, but we have one cat who is a male ginger. And if you know anything about ginger cats, they share one brain cell. Unfortunately, mine has never gotten his turn yet. He's incredibly dumb, but oh, he is so sweet. I mean, he's the sweetest cat, but then he turns into a butthole. And he will go and get in front of the dog and swish his tail like, come chase me. And they go tearing around the house and tear up stuff, and we're constantly fussing at them, but they are super cute to watch. So, of course, we don't fuss too much. It's just sometimes it's like, guys, chill out. I mean, we're in our 50s, so we're no longer steady on our feet. So we have to really make sure that they're not tearing stuff up and, make us fall or whatever. But they have been so much fun to watch and hang out. But anyway, we didn't want them to be tearing around the house and knock over the tree, because they would. They're that rambunctious. So we have a felt tree. We've put up the felt tree multiple times throughout the years and it's usually because, a new animal, or maybe we just ran out of time and didn't have time to put up the big tree. So we just put up the felt tree to at least have something. But a lot of the times, though, we do have a big tree up and um, decorated. Now that my son is an adult, um, he's in and out. He still lives here, but, he has his own life and he goes here and there. And so having big Christmas stuff just really isn't as important as it was whenever he was younger. And so, well, that's just the way it is. I hope I have more of this color because um, there's not very much left. Let me see here. Hmm, I do not. Okay, well, I hope this is the last part of it because I don't have very much color left in this one. I'll show you after I see. I only have that much left, so hopefully that's enough. If not, I will be putting a different color. I don't stress too much about it. I mean, diamond paint is supposed to be fun, so oops. So I'm not going to worry about whether or not I'm missing 5 or 10 drills. Now, if I was missing like a whole bag or whatever, yeah, that would be annoying, but I don't know. I see on these boards, people are like, oh, I'm missing 5 drills of dark brown or whatever. And I'm just like, use a different dark brown. It's not really going to make that much issues. And I wouldn't stress over needing 5 drills. But, that's me. I do this for fun. I don't worry too much about it and just kind of go from there. So let's see what else is going on. Well, let's see. My work is pretty busy. End of the year, clients are trying to get stuff done and wanting us to get stuff done for them and all that. So I'm most likely not going to be able to diamond paint as much as I would like because I'll probably be working extra hours. And then, of course, you have all the holiday things and um, presents to buy. I have several presents that I still need to purchase. And then, oops, I almost spilled those drills. You couldn't see it. I guess I need to do a little bit better. I don't know. Yeah, you can see fine. I don't like wrapping presents. I do it because I like unwrapping them, and I know people like unwrapping them. But I'm not good at it, first of all. I am so not good at it. And when my son was younger, I could blame him. Could be like, oh, Tucker wrapped that. I'm so sorry it looks that way. And now it's just like, oh, well, sorry, I'm a failure at wrapping presents. So, I mean, honestly, I am terrible. It does look like a toddler wrapped him. And I don't know what I can do different. Well, I do know. I am sure I could cut the paper better and, do all that. But usually I have procrastinated because that's what I do. And it's Christmas Eve and I haven't wrapped a present and I tend to overbuy. So I'm in there wrapping presents like crazy. And so they look terrible. Will I do different this year? Probably not, because it is a character flaw. And that's just the way it is. So, what can you do? Sorry, I'm counting. I'm not very. Yeah, I probably should have gotten a 6 multiplacer. What happened there? Because I always have to count. I'm not very good at just eyeballing to see if I have enough drills. But see, I missed one. I was one short. I'm gonna have to put more putty or wax in my single placer. It's no longer making that kiss sound, and but you can see I've used it a time or two. I really like this putty or putty wax. I really like this wax. It's super sticky. I also got some just regular. It doesn't. I can see if I can find it. Um, I can't. Oh, there it is. Let me see if I can get it. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I also got this little sample too from Distracted by Diamonds Patty Wax. And I like it. It smells really good. But it's a lot trickier to use. It seems like the humidity has to be just right. It has to be kind of, it can't be too dry. Because if it's too dry, it seems like the wax is kind of crumbling. But if it's raining or whatever outside, this wax works really well in my area. And one thing you have got to know, and I didn't know it at first, but humidity and everything does make a difference whenever you are putting in waxes and putties. And sometimes the wax or the putty that you used yesterday just doesn't work very well today. And it's because of the humidity in the air. So, and there are some waxes and putties that just won't work in your area. And I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's just the way it is. That's the reason why there are all different kinds of shops out there to, that way every climate and location can have a putty or a wax that works. And sometimes it's so weird because sometimes just a plain old red wax you get from your paintings works the best. So go ahead and just play with that kind of stuff. If one wax or putty isn't working for you one day, try a different one. And then if that one stops working, go back to the one that you were using. That's what I have found I have to do. At first, I was getting really frustrated. I'm like, this wax is crap, and I can't believe that I bought this or whatever. And then I was I don't remember. I was watching somebody and they were talking about how they were having issues, and then they changed and everything was fine. So I changed up my, said I can't remember if it was wax or putty. I changed up something and it worked a lot better for a couple of days, and then it stopped working. And then I went back to the wax or putty I was using and put it back in my placer, and it worked fine. So I guess I'm going to have to get more of these placers just so I can keep different types of putty and wax loaded. So in case it stops working, all I have to do is change out the placer or change out the pin or whatever, and use something else. Or I can just, of course, scrape it out and use different. But I hate to use my putty and wax when it's still usable. I hate to scrape it out because it's like, well, I only use it for, laying down 100 drills or whatever, and I need to use it more. I know, that's a me problem. So let's see here. What else is going on? Well, I think I told you that I have a couple of friends that we get together, try to get together once a month and diamond paint for a few hours together. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to do that since October. November was just crazy, and December, of course, isn't going to be any better, but I told them come January, we're going to put things on the schedule, and we are going to make sure that we get together at least once a month so we can, reconnect and diamond paint together, because it is a whole lot more fun to paint with friends. And so that is something that I'm looking forward to after the first of the year, is to get back and do those kind of things with my friends. Other than that, I mean, honestly, there's really not much going on. We have pretty much made our life simple for a reason. And we try to continue to do that. And so we don't have, much drama going on. So that makes me so happy. There's nothing I hate than whenever you're just running around with like a chicken with their head cut off, doing this, doing that, and doing all other things. So, I was going to tell you that this weekend, my son, he's a professional shoutcaster for esports events and regular sporting events. And he had a cast for the Missouri School Esports State Championship. He casted two separate, Friday and Saturday. Friday was one game, and Saturday was a different game. And so he was gone most of the day, both days, and doing the state championships. It was a tournament. So I think there was I don't know, I honestly don't know how many people there were there. 14, 16 teams, but it's just really kind of cool that schools have seen that esports is a viable sport, and that they need to have a place for these gamers to be able to participate in, win tournaments and go to tournaments and all that. So that was really cool. I went out and saw him cast for a few hours yesterday, and they were getting so loud, the spectators watching these games, and it just really warmed my heart, because you watch the video game on the screen, and the players are like underneath the screen playing, and the spectators, whenever someone would kill another person, they would scream and holler like a football, how you get a touchdown and everybody's like hollering, and it was along the same lines, and it's just so fun to watch these people get so excited about esports. I'm a Gen X baby, so video games were just coming out when I was young, and to see how it's grown since I was a kid is just, it's wonderful to see, and it's only going to get bigger. And I'm so glad that these parents are now seeing that screen time and computer games are valid, and that their kid can excel at doing video games. That I just really enjoy seeing that. So, but anyway, it was kind of cool to go in and watch. And unfortunately, with esports, a lot of times there's computer issues, and you have to like reboot, and so there's some downtime too. But it was fun to watch, and I always enjoy whenever he likes for me to come and hang out and watch and hang out with him whenever he's on break. So I'm very thankful that I'm able to do that. So, well, this is getting long, so I am going to get off of here. If you enjoy this content, of course, do all the YouTubey things. I would appreciate it. And if you have any suggestions of topics that you would like for me to talk about, leave them in the comments below, and we can see about talking about some other things. Because if you don't, then my content basically is going to be diamond painting events and my boy, because those are the two things that I enjoy. So if you want other content, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. But in the meantime, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.